Good Tuesday morning to everybody. My name's Ray Sexton. I'm here again with our Commissioner Spotlight. Today I'm here with Commissioner Marie Allison. Marie Allison, she was appointed to the commission on November 17th of 2023 by Mayor Linda Gorton. In addition to being a commissioner with our office, she also serves on one of our committees. She's currently assigned to the Personnel and Policy Committee, where she helps. They've been revamping a lot of our policies that have been updated in a while. So they've been a very busy committee, and we're pleased to have Marie Allison with us today. How are you today, Miss Allison?
I'm doing just fine. How are you doing?
Doing well. So we're
Well,
happy to
good.
have you for our
Good.
next Commissioner Spotlight, and we'll get right in it. If you would just open question with everyone is tell us a little bit about yourself, both professionally and personally. If there's any hobbies or affiliations you want to tell us about.
Okay. I am the proud mother of two sons. One has multiple disabilities, and he's 50 years old this year. My other son is 46, and he lives in South Carolina with his wife and my 5-year-old grandson, whom I'm very proud of. I'm proud of all of them. My family is the first loyalty in my life. Um, and I am, by trade, I am an attorney. I was a public defender for many years, and then I stopped and started representing people with disabilities because my son has multiple disabilities and had to represent him in education cases. So I ended up, like, the last maybe 6 or 7 years of my um, official career being an attorney for people with disabilities. I'm on several boards actually. The president of the ARC of Central Kentucky, and we represent people with intellectual or developmental disabilities. I'm on the board of I'm the president of the ARC. I'm also the president of the Resources, which is a group of people that support employees of individuals on the Medicaid waiver. And I'm on the Autism Society of the Bluegrasses board. Oh, and for hobbies, I'm 80 years old and I just started piano classes. So piano is something I'm interested in, and traveling.
Very good. It's the
Yep,
old adage,
yep,
you're never too old to start learning something new. So
absolutely.
more power to you. So you sound like you're a very busy individual, which kind of segues into my next question. And this is a question I like for everybody, and it's always interesting one to me. Tell us why you wanted to be a part of the Human Rights Commission, because there's a long list of boards on the city's website that you could be a member of. What was it about the commission that stood out to you?
Well, Melanie Tyner Wilson was on the board before,
Mhm.
and she represented people with disabilities. And she told me there was an opening and that there wasn't anyone on the commission that had a passion for representing people with disabilities. And she wanted to have somebody on the board that had that passion. So I thought, well, okay, I'm on enough boards, but yeah, I would like to keep that going. And also, um, I'm trying to think of his name. The Can't think of his name now. Who was representing disabilities before her? Anyway, his name
Was it
escapes me. He moved
Vibrant
to
Forsyth?
Vibert, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
Vibert
Mhm.
Forsyth, yeah. So I'm friends with Vibert also. So yeah.
Okay. So you've been you're kind of one of our now it seems one of our most tenured commissioners. What is the most surprising thing that you've learned while serving on the Human Rights Commission?
I think I was surprised to know the limited scope of the Human Rights Commission because it represents people in regard to housing and employment and public accommodations. And I thought like that it would represent people like for any kind of discrimination in regard to any right whatsoever. So it was narrower than what I expected it to be. And I think that was what was the most surprising thing to me.
Sure. And As people that read the paper or read online or watch the news, this is a very we find ourselves in some pretty challenging times and interesting times with respect to civil rights enforcement and
Yes.
various protected classes. What do you think is the biggest challenge facing the Lexington Human Rights Commission or human rights commissions across the country in general?
I think actually funding is probably the thing that I'm most concerned about, because the federal government is cutting back on funding, and things are getting tight. People are donating less, and um, it just seems that that seems to be the issue that I'm most concerned about.
Sure. And as you progress in the Human Rights Commission and your tenure moves on, what would be one of your future goals as a commissioner during your term? What would you like to see done?
So, so one thing I'm not sure about is immigration. And I'm just wondering, I'm going to have to do some more checking into it. Like if ICE were to come and to deport somebody who, is of a certain race, and it's they get the wrong person, could we get involved in that? And what is our stance and our position in regard to immigration issues? That's a question I have that I think may end up growing as an issue.
Okay, very good. Okay, so those were our five questions regarding your time on the Human Rights Commission. Now we go to a little more relaxed questions. I won't say fun
Mhm.
questions because the first questions were
Mhm.
fun. More relaxed questions.
Mhm.
Get
Okay.
a little more insight into your personality. The first one is, and I know for you have of all people, you've done a lot of interesting traveling lately. Some pretty far off places. But what would you consider your dream vacation?
I think my dream vacation is probably going to Costa Rica. I just, for some reason, I don't even know why, but I just would like to know more about Costa Rica, and I would like to go there and experience it.
Great. And if there was a movie about your life, what actress would you want to play you in this movie?
I guess Merle Street.
Okay.
Um,
All right. And you play the lottery and you win $1 million. What would be the first thing that you would buy with that money? First thing you would do?
um, I guess I probably would want to donate it to some organizations that represent people with disabilities.
Okay. And if you could have lunch with any individual, living or dead, who would you choose to have lunch with?
It's a good question. We think. And what comes to my mind is Mother Teresa.
Hmm. Very good.
Just be interested to know what she thinks and how she acts, and yeah,
To be able to pick her brain for sure. Yeah.
just pick her brain. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of figure out why she decided to go that route. And yeah,
Okay. And our final question is if you had one superpower, what would that be?
I would like the superpower to be able to cause people, everybody, to be able to interact in a compassionate manner with each other. And I think if everybody acted in a compassionate manner with each other, the world would be a better place.
Very good. All
So,
right. Well, that
mhm.
concludes our rapid fire round questions.
Okay.
We appreciate it. You're
Thank
off the
you.
hook now. Commissioner Marie
Okay, good,
Allison for
good.
joining us
All
this
right.
morning.
Okay.
Well, I always conclude these videos if you have a closing, any kind of closing remarks, any kind of closing statement you'd like to leave us with. If not, we can go ahead and call it a session.
Well, I'm very impressed with the commission. I think that you and Tammy have been on it for a long time, and I think it's very efficiently run. And I'm glad we got to give raises to the investigators. I think we're making progress, and we have bylaws now, or they haven't been completely approved. But yeah, I see things improving with the commission, and I'm really pleased and honored to be a part of it.
Well, we certainly appreciate all you've done for the commission since being appointed in 2023, and we certainly look forward to all your future contributions to the commission. You're a valued member of this commission, and I certainly hope you can stay with us as long as you can. So, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.